Today, I am honored and privileged to share with you all our experience, particularly on distance education. Indeed, the pandemic has quickly changed the current landscape of education at all levels. In fact, it is the most significant disruption of the educational system in the globe, affecting nearly 2 billion learners in 200 countries. That is according to Pocrell and Chetri 2021. During the pandemic, IPSU readily embraced the abrupt shift of instruction. The program Boble ad IPSU, which stands for Borderless Opportunity for Local and Global Learners, as flagship for the distance education, responds to the need of every learner. Boble is a local term, a Tuali language, which means a community or village of someone's place of origin, sharing the same culture, beliefs, and practices. Hence, Boble ad Ipsu implies giving a home and hope as well as our oneness in bringing forth education to all people who are constrained by time, work, space, and distance, utilizing available technology as a mode of delivery. Please allow me to walk you through the IPSU roadmap in making the program Boble ad IPSU flourish as an initiative towards making distance education a university of the future, which in turn our humble contribution to the Commission on Higher Education Internationalization Program and the country's direction for quality education in response to SDG 4 and Ambition 1920-2030. Established as a Nayon Settlement Farm School in 1920 by American educators, it metamorphosed into a university in 2009 through RA 9720, which is our charter. IPSU reached its centennial anniversary in 2020 and turned 102 this year, celebrating successes in its fourfold thrust, especially in instruction, despite the challenge brought about by the pandemic. IPSU traced its distance education way back in 2006 through its traditional correspondence modality, where graduate faculty prepares the module and sends them via available transportation to various municipalities in the province of Ifugao to be dropped and picked up at the designated areas. This initiative addressed the high dropouts of graduate school students back then and also the cohort of enrollees versus graduating master and doctorate students. The good result of traditional correspondence encouraged more enrollees in each municipality, and this paved the way for the localized off-campus in 2013, where graduate faculty travels to the satellite campuses and learning centers of IPSU for face-to-face conduct of classes with the graduate students. And with the advent of technology and the presence of internet connectivity in the main campus, another milestone in the history of IPSU distance education happened with the shift to a blended mode of instruction in 2015 and thereafter paved the creation of the college that oversees its management. Eventually, with this new administration in 2018 that envisions being a globally recognized university amid its rich cultural heritage, IPSU revolutionized and innovatively walked into full online instruction in 2019 before the pandemic struck the whole world, which made IPSU somehow prepared in doing remote teaching. As our program or flagship program, Boble at IPSU, and in consonance, of course, with the university vision, the College of Open Distance endeavors to become an excellent ODE and TNE center for global learners. It therefore aims to make IFSU a home to quench every student who thirsts for quality education here and abroad. As we commit to deliver inclusive global education, IFSU hurdled the challenges required by the Commission, especially when we submitted our institution for the distance education assessment. Relative to this, how did IFSU position itself as one DE provider? With our mandate to provide advanced instruction through RA 9720, our charter, and guided by RA 10650 and RA 11448, the governing board approved the creation of a college to ensure effective management of distance and transnational education in our university. The increase in enrollees significantly contributed to achieving Goal 1, which is academic excellence, particularly in the number of international students and international partners. At this point, I would like to acknowledge and laud the University of the Philippines, Open University, under the leadership of Dr. Bandalaria, for supporting and shepherding Ifugao State University through the conduct of faculty training workshops and technical assistance. Your support keeps us on track in our quest for government authority. Also, our inclusion in the Magic 8 universities in the Philippines as a founding member of the Consortium of Open Distance Education of the Philippines Providers, or we call it CODEP, which was historically formed and finalized during the second TWG meeting in our humble university, being the host then, manifest our commitment to further improve and make distance education as a future university. Having said that distance education is seen as our future university, IFSU strives to respond to the demand of time. Anchored on a strategic plan, especially in our goal for an excellent public service and good governance, technologizing frontline and other services is our priority. Thus, we have now an established and fully operational learning management system with a registered domain. So this slide shows the phase of our learning management system. To ensure non-disruption and full management of the learning management system, at the same time assistance to our faculty, the administration hired on a permanent basis a learning management system administrator and contract of service staff. This slide shows the content of our learning management system. The course created contain course syllabus, outline and requirements, lecture notes, forum discussions, reading materials, among others, which the students need for their independent learning. Recordings of virtual classes are uploaded also in our learning management system. So this picture shows also the current LMS hub of the college. This is our virtual room for the conduct of defense and meetings. And this is also the perspective of the enhancement of the LMS funded by the Commission on Higher Education, amounting to 12 million. The slide shows the enhancement to be done, which does not cater only to the main campus, but also the 6 campuses, because it is our mantra that no campus shall be left behind. Another project funded by the Commission on Higher Education is the Smart Campus, and this is beneficial to making our university upgrade its IT infrastructures. The university subscribed Zoom for virtual meetings, and for the conduct of online classes. The College of Distance Education has 20 accounts to implement virtual classes. The university also approved the Google subscription to cater to the need for higher or bigger space for the modules and recordings safekeeping. The picture shows the pictures show our capacity building activities that we conducted in the previous years. We continuously capacitate the faculty teaching in distance education, especially on upskilling and retooling their technological skills. To complement the training conducted for faculty, students are also oriented in using the learning management systems. As our ways forward, we intend to strengthen internationalization in the university. We wanted to expand partnerships and networks with different higher education institutions, development of softwares for program courses, and advance our technological and facility support services, and develop an interactive, cost-effective, and user-friendly learning modules. So this is all. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Hagiyo, Ipsu, Hagiyo, and Kodel.